Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the Direct Commentary Show. On this 5th February 2025, today we're doing a special video, a video that's near and dear to my heart. We're watching season 10 of MasterChef. We're playing Art Night. It's a really good day. We're gonna be live on TikTok in about 15 minutes when we finish this video, actually. And I wanted to do this video because I wanted to personally shout out Dragon Ball Z. Doesn't need a shout out, I understand that, but still, I really want to say thank you to Dragon Ball Z. And there's a couple of reasons as to why I want to say thank you to Dragon Ball Z. Now, the first reason as to why is I'm watching New Evangelion, right? And I'm watching old One Piece. I'm watching Lockdown. And I was watching a lot of Bleach lately and a lot of Naruto. And I refound this love for old school anime. Now, old school anime for a lot of people are the 95 or the 98 or one of the best old school anime that I ever watched is, I'm going to be honest and say Berserk 1997. Because we just watched it. The whole thing is on YouTube. It's 9 hours and it's fucking amazing. But we always forget one of them, and it's Dragon Ball Z. Now, ultimately speaking, the reason why I kind of stayed away from Dragon Ball Z, I'll be completely honest, is my first experience with Dragon Ball Z was the anime. So we're talking about almost complete episode of powering up, of exchanging a few hits. That's it. When you watch the Frieza fight is 2 hours. When you watch the Cell fight is different though. But yeah. So I'm like, dude, that doesn't make any sense. And the fun thing is, the really funny part is that really scarred me. It gave me scars. I was like, I'm never. Oh, we're done. We're done. Give me a sec. So guys, we're gonna stop the video here. And yeah, we'll be right back with some more for other content. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. We're at 20 more percent. I'm gonna charge your phone. Don't blink. We're back. Sorry about this. Because we're doing a lot today, and I have a very busy day. So what happened is, very short story. We woke up late, and because we woke up late, I was like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do, right? So yeah. So it's Dragon Ball Z. I'll be honest. I was talking about how scared I am. And I hate that. I hate this. I hate this. Because I was turned off by Dragon Ball Z for years. For years and years and years and years and years. I didn't want to hear anything about Dragon Ball Z. Anything, right? But then, wanna know how bad it is? You wanna know how bad it is? This, I swear to God, is true. I swear to God, is true. I came into the apartment. Once again, no Wi-Fi, no cable, no console to play games. I was fucked. I was fucked. I started reading manga. Dragon Ball was the very first manga that I read. I remember being in grade school and watching Dragon Ball Z, and we had manga, and we were trading each other like, hey, did you read the first one? Okay, well, this guy has the second one. Okay, well, this guy has the third one. We were trading, right? And yeah, I will always remember that. And it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing how much story that I have with Dragon Ball Z. But my father was dead set against manga. He was like, oh, this is for children. I used to visit my cousin, which lives in Amqui. Where I live is 8 hours road. So I needed something to read in the car. And my father was like, "What you choose a book you're gonna be reading." So at first I'm of course choosing Dragon Ball Z, right? I'm of course choosing Harry Potter, but we're going every single year, and I ended up reading 2 books when I was there. So there was no more Harry Potter. I was above time, so yeah, to get something else. And I saw that there was Dragon Ball Z, and I remember reading this as a kid. I want to see them again, right? And that was super important, super important. I was scared a lot of it. So when I came to the apartment, I read. First thing I read was Bleach, Naruto, right? And then we've read Death Note, One Piece, no. But we read so many things, and I was reading Naruto and Bleach at the same time, and it was the best time ever. And then it turned out that I had no freaking manga to read, and then we reread Dragon Ball Z, and you know what? The Dragon Ball Z, it was saved by the video games. I didn't care about the manga. I didn't care about the anime. Not because it's not good. We'll talk about this later on. It's about the game I did like. So we were playing Budokai Tenkaichi, and I fucking love it. Budokai, The one with Cell, the two with Frieza, and the third with the Super Saiyan 4. Then they came out with the thing actually that I didn't mind, but I didn't like as much. The fact that you have the whole fucking arena to play, which you're spending more time looking for the Dragon Ball in the arena than fighting the guy, that I didn't really like. However, the game that saved it for me for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which was perfect. You get to create your own fighter, you get to get equipment, somewhat of an RPG. What saves, why I want to do this video right now is I'm more mature now. I'm older. I want to talk about how much Dragon Ball actually means to me. Dragon Ball possibly wasn't the perfect manga, possibly wasn't the bad anime, but it was such a pioneer. It was my New Evangelion. It was my Berserk, right? We're talking about a comic which you had Goku as the protagonist, and although Goku possibly isn't the best protagonist, I actually really like him. I don't like Goku. I don't like Goku. I'll be completely honest. I do not like Goku. I like Kakarot. I absolutely love Kakarot. Kakarot's my favorite, one of my favorite character. Without who's Kakarot is when Goku fight, but Goku is too goofy. And I like Vegeta, but Vegeta's an asshole. So like, okay, well, I want somebody that's a bit in the middle, right? Then we have Gohan, and I fucking love Gohan. But Gohan stopped fighting. Then your favorite character is Future Trunks, but Future Trunks only appeared in one of the arc, right? So you're pushed, and then when you grow up and you read, you start really liking Piccolo. Piccolo really becomes popular to you. You realize just how cool Cell was. Cool was super fucking cool. You realize how good the non-canon movie were. We're talking about the Lord Garlic. We're talking about I don't remember his name, the pirates. I'm seeing Dragon Ball in a whole new light. It was a pioneer. This is the reason why I love manga. I love anime. It was training. It was a Super Saiyan, the power ups. It was completely. It was such an experience to live, and this is the first anime that I ever watched. And the first anime that I ever watched was possibly Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? The thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Was more a game. Dragon Ball was the first one that I really, really enjoyed as a whole thing. And the thing with Dragon Ball is it has such a weird story. For example, Bleach never really had a good game. In Dragon Ball, we had shitty fucking PS2 games. Oh, no, sorry. We had shitty fucking Game Boy Advance game where it wasn't good. It was just a money grab. However, the PS2 game were fucking amazing. The PS2 game, the PS2 era was fucking amazing. The PS3 is when I didn't like the Dragon Ball Z. And then the only game that I played, well, that's not true. Oh, yeah, that's true. The only game that I played on PS4 is Xenoverse 2. Now, we do own Kakarot, but I never tried it. Possibly Kakarot would be good. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, I'm like, ugh, you know what? It's good, but it's not great. But just, you understand that the manga doesn't know how to be great. It doesn't matter how great Dragon Ball is. It's a story event for me. And I gotta focus on that. I gotta be more focused on the fact that, you know what? We're doing good. This is not perfect, but I have something. And when I look back at, and it's nuts because, again, I'm not hating, but I grew up, I know people that grew up watching Sailor Moon, grew up watching Neo Evangelion, grew up watching Sakura Card Chaser, grew up watching Transformer or Gundam. And I look back growing up knowing that I was listening to Dragon Ball. And I'm not saying that those are good, but this is really good. This is really, really good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Take it easy. We're gonna go live. Peace.